This is amazing.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
Ah,
have to. There we
that's
go.
why.
I didn't even
I
notice
guess
that.
it doesn't auto mute me whenever I come back in. Might be.
All right. Good to go.
Yep.
Hopefully, Guy is ready to start.
As soon as I finish shoveling this coffee cake into my mouth, I'm all good to go.
Oh gosh.
I could really
Man,
go for that right now.
shoveling. I'm cool with that.
Need some help?
Shoveling coffee cake.
There we go. All right.
Woo!
Let's do it.
Where we last left off, our great band of heroes decided that they would hold a tournament against the Goblin King. Who should show up but the merry band of goblins who assaulted them in the forest, each of them claiming to be the Goblin King. One by one, they managed to pick off a member of the merry band of gobs till they finally got down to the last two, the Purple Ranger and the Yellow Ranger.
Yeah.
Favarin had challenged the Purple Ranger to a one-on-one duel.
I was thrown into that. I was
Of the
thrown
town.
into that.
And in the end of the duel, he ended up falling unconscious.
There wasn't even a duel.
Duke has stomped on off to the church because he got mad.
as I do.
Stein is cheering on for Favarin to get back up and fight. But Balgus, you have been waiting in the inn this entire time. Outside, you can hear a loud commotion and patch of night over next to the barn that you defended your first night here. To do. Say again. I'm not hearing you.
Am I inside the pub still, or am I outside the inn? You know, what's
Either or. You're around the pub, just outside the inn. Where you'd like to be, drinking a good cup of ale.
excellent? All that hard work from Goblin killing so many hours ago.
Mhm.
Yep, sufficiently drunk dwarf is now going to head towards the commotion.
You make your way through the town and eventually emerge into a cleared patch just next to the barn and animal pens, where you can see on the ground a purple masked goblin himself and
Sorry,
for him
he's a what being himself?
trying to praise himself, build himself up, and trying to get the crowd to cheer for him and ooh, welcome your new Goblin King.
Right. Okay. Is he wearing a crown?
He is wearing a crown. It's a purple mask that covers his top half of his face.
Right. Okay. So I have no weapons drawn at the moment. What I will do is take out one of my javelins, line up a shot from particularly a direction he can't see me from, and go for a headshot to skewer the crown to the wall.
Okay, sure, go for it.
I've seen all I need to know. My friends on the ground. There's a guy standing over.
I hope you hit Favarin.
Please no. God, no. I actually can't survive that.
Right, yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
That's a 20.
Nice.
That is perfect. Are you looking to hurt the goblin or just pin the crown to the wall?
No, the head's going with it.
Awesome. You
That's
throw the
good.
javelin with a great heave of your arm. Sails straight through the air. Goblin's head throws him back. Goblin against the barn door as he just droops down a little bit, dead, as the crown hangs off.
I'd like to take
Goes
as a minor and a nice intimidation check now,
Sure.
as a bit verbal flair, as I'm obviously going to be noticed now. Also, how many goblins are we talking here?
One goblin that you can see at the moment, the yellow masked goblin.
Fair enough. Vargas is kind of like storming down now towards them, looking at Elon Musk, being like, "Well, you goblin, don't you think you'll be taking that crown? It belongs to me now." Again, it's changed, guys. A third week running.
The yellow goblin stares agape at you, at his dead goblin king, and he makes a dash for the crown.
I would like to. Well, are we doing this in order? Can I just attack again, or would that be kind of cheeky to?
If you'd like to attack again, you can.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I would like to throw another javelin.
Sure.
You have saved up all the time from the previous sessions, so you get like 5 actions right now.
Yeah.
That's a 16.
That's a hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
That's a 9. Max damage.
Perfect.
Jesus.
All right. I wanted to see.
What great rolls coming back.
You skewer the yellow masked goblin against the barn wall next to his purple masked, now dead goblin king.
I'm gonna cheer him on. That was wonderful. Yeah.
I'll saunter up and take the mask off the dead goblin.
Okay.
Can I tell what it's made of?
A ripped shred of cloth. It's nothing fancy. It's just colored.
I feel very disappointed. Very disappointed. And unskewer my 2 goblins and kind of like wipe them off me javelins and put them back.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to do with the crown?
At this point, I think I'll turn to like whoever's on the ground at this point, as I wasn't really paying attention to that, other than there's a person on the ground, and that's all I needed to see.
Oh yeah, we should go help him out.
You see Faverin lying on the ground in a growing pool of his own blood spreading beneath him.
What I'll do is I'll take the goblin crown and kind of use it as a band-aid over like
Yeah, here.
Just shove it into the wound.
Let me high five his dead body.
just packing it in there.
Okay. You break the wooden crown made up of twigs and leaves, and you begin mashing it into this tight little compact section as you stick it into the dagger wound that's bleeding the most. Chest.
You'll be okay. It's only flesh.
Good lord.
Stein, is there anything you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna come after I'm done watching that. Let me have a go at this, and I'll high five his corpse and dump into more 5 HP into it with glad hands.
Okay. You saunter on over to the corpse, and you take the time to make sure that Faverin's arm is outstretched above his unconscious head, so that you can reach down and give him a high five as he lays there dying on the ground.
Oh, great leader, please wake up.
Yeah, right.
Oh dear God.
There's 5 health points for you. Hope you like them.
Is that enough to stabilize you?
Yeah, I'm up. I am up.
You awake to find yourself lying on the ground. There is a sharp pain in your chest where you felt the goblin stab you.
My heart.
Would that have like sealed the goblin crown that I kind of mushed in there inside him as well? So is he like part now of it?
Got a
No, he's
mash of
He's not
twigs in
healed
his
up full.
chest.
He's just kind of eyes, so he's just got all these twigs and stuff sticking out of his chest. Probably
Oh.
hurts.
I mean,
Great.
no,
Might be infection.
No, it's fine. It's good look.
It's a good luck.
You'll blend in.
I'm just trying to take in my surroundings out of it. Hazy as all hell.
Just think, if you go prone, you lie on your back, you'll blend in.
And some
Good high five,
some
Bavarian.
twigs.
It was a close one in the fight. It went either way there.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Stein.
No problem.
Glad I did my part.
The punching bag.
You can see that the last 2 members of the merry band of gobs are dead against the barn wall.
Oh, was that me?
Yes.
Okay. So, I see that we've accomplished our goal for the time being. Spurring up blood.
Magnus
Start
is just like,
drinking all that beer.
yeah, just like, get some beer down here, lads. It'll be fine.
Oh, dude, there's like 20 barrels of beer down here. Don't worry, I got your back.
What?
Yeah. And fancy goblins.
Oh no. Not the static.
Oh, okay. Talk.
You're good. You're good.
Talk.
Hi.
Any better?
Okay.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
we're good.
Sure. Okay. For now.
What was that? I didn't quite catch that.
Oh, there's a big
No.
fancy table with kind of a small hole in it. Fancy goblets, lots and lots of beer. More beer than we know how to do with, and a bunch of townsfolk just hanging out. They probably want to party too.
So as he's saying this, Magnus has already lost interest in what you're saying. He's like, well, wandering back towards the.
Just ask for the stewards to get you some beer. Don't keep pouring. It's great.
You can see a large stack of barrels just off to one side of a long, ornate table set up on the grass.
How big?
Big.
There are about there in the stack.
Am I big enough to lift one?
Yeah, probably.
Right. Well, I'll be taking one of these as my payment. So I will attempt to lift and carry one of the barrels.
Perfect. Can I get an athletics check, please?
$40.
It's decent.
You heave a little bit. It's a little heavy, but you finally manage to get the barrel up on your back.
I'll just like come plodding over to them, sinking ever so slightly, maybe a bit, because I'm slightly like weighing twice my weight now.
Did you grab one of the stronger kegs or the little lighter ones? There were 2 different ones. I don't know if you asked.
You just see the look of dread like appear over his face as he's like, "What?"
Yeah, there's a stronger one. I don't know. I don't know which one you grabbed. So, sorry. Could do that beforehand. Just remembered.
The waiter that has been announcing the tournament this entire time walks up next to you, Balgus, and goes, "That is one of the heavier casks."
This is good. Balgus, take this one.
All right.
As you finish speaking, drumbeat beating across the farm field next to the tournament arena. The little goblin pikes down in tune.
Did we just see like bopping spikes, like just coming through the field?
They are not walking towards you. They are actually and starting to head back towards the forest themselves, just their spears poking up over the grass. But they are marching away.
Job well done.
As
Yeah.
they're leaving, I just again spit blood. Thank God we're done. That was enough fun for me for one night.
Somebody might want to do something. I think our friend over here is leaking.
I can't high five anymore. I'd call it high five once.
I'm all out
I'm a-
high fives.
I'm a one and done kind of guy.
One and done. Oh man, if only I were there.
From your position, sulking in the church, hear the beat of the drums start to echo across the town.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see the? Can I see the pikes?
No, not from where you're at. You're
Okay.
you're across town from them.
I'm sure they'll be fine. I would like to just I would like to just pray and
Yeah.
continue
Sure
continue
Kindly
calming
find the
down.
nearest brothel and just fuck off.
No. I am a holy man. We do not partake in that.
I'm not a man of the sin flesh.
A holy gnome. Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of chill out.
Sounds good. The townsfolk begin to get out of the stands that they constructed, and they walk up to you, Balgus, and go, "Oh, great and powerful hero!" Right?
Balgus is a bit hazy at this point, and he's just like, yes, of course I did.
Then we should celebrate. And they begin.
Balgus is already done celebrating.
Folk make their way over to the barrels. They begin rolling them out so they're evenly spaced across this field next to this ornate table. A flask or a mug. Come into the barrels, cheering and celebrating.
I love this place. What do you think for Baron? Did we get them all? I counted at least 4 there. 2, 4.
Same thing. Same thing.
Okay, cool.
Give him a
Just making
pat on
sure.
the back. You can count tonight. I trust you. I believe in you.
Sweet.
You can count just as well as I can stay alive in battle.
A half-dying friend over here cracked the joke he thinks funny.
I'm hilarious.
I thought so.
Well, let's
As
go
the
party.
As the party goes on into the night, fear begins to go amongst the villagers as they start calling for Vivarian to put on an encore.
Why?
You're
An
fine.
encore show.
You're stable.
You performed so well during the musical competition that they want to see more.
I will.
Their village rocked by such great music before. They want to get as much of it as they can.
I fully
Start the
support this.
stage.
I get
Call
it.
for you to step up on the stage and hang into the night.
They were rocked.
I humor them and play.
You what?
I humor them and play.
Anything anyone would like to do as the party goes on into the night? Just party as long as you can.
I'm gonna fanboy in the front of a Baron's stage.
Woo!
I'm here playing music and drinking as much as I can to forget about the pain.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good.
No, I'm gonna go drink with Steve.
Oh
Good guy,
yeah,
Steve. Good guy.
Good guy, Steve. I'm gonna go drink with Steve.
he's been through a lot.
Steve has taken up watch next to the buried Black Goblin leader of the merry band of gobs.
We did that.
He is not dead.
That's right. That's right.
He was
Well, this is a
unconscious,
problem.
and you guys took him out to a field, dug a hole, put him in, and then buried him up to his neck.
Yeah, 'cause fuck that guy.
That's right. We did
Asshole
this. Good work, Steve.
My friend, here's a mortal goblin head. It speaks to me.
Yeah, we're gonna need the Baron for this one. He's a smart one.
I mean, normally when they cut off, they don't do this.
Oh no, we just put him in the ground.
But
Well, Steve did. He's strong one
just
there.
head of goblin, not goblin, just head of goblin.
Is the goblin still sleeping?
No, he is awake at this point and yelling at you to release him, the true king of goblins.
Would you like some beer first?
He pauses and goes, "Yes, actually, I could do with a drink."
Okay. I empty my mug into his mouth.
He attempts to like tilt his head up so he can actually drink some of it as he's buried in the ground. He manages to get some of it in his mouth.
Cool. Sweet. Yeah, so we'll be right back. I'm gonna need some brains. That's what I need those. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get the Baron.
Zook, is there anything you would like to do as the night goes on? And you can hear this uproarious party start up.
I'm going to wander down and check on my chickens. Because they're my chickens now, I guess.
The chickens that had been seized have been returned to the pen, and all looks well.
Nice. Great.
Do you remember the name?
Extra feed, so they're celebrating in their own way.
Nice.
Do they still have like their
Headdresses.
the helmets?
Their
And
helmets and-
They still have their headdresses and helmets.
Oh god.
How it should be.
What in the world is going on here?
Like, don't worry about him. Let's go get the Baron. We'll go back and we'll like piss in the goblin head and interrogate him. It'll be great.
All right. I'll just quietly join the party. Sort of try and just slip in.
Sure. As soon as one of the villagers notices you joining the party, they let out a great big cheer that one of the great heroes has returned from vanquishing the goblins. And everyone turns towards you and lets out a huge cheer.
I'll just blush and be like, no, I didn't do anything. I hardly did anything.
A couple of the villagers walk up to you and go, "How did you beat that goblin at Dragon Chess?"
I cheated.
Shit.
I played dragon checkers. That's what I did. Yep.
They stroke their chin a little bit and go, "Excellent strategy. I never would have thought of that."
Yup.
That's good.
I'll just sidle over to the party, I guess. Awkwardly.
So, this Goblin King, do we know what he's really wanting? I mean, you guys started without me.
I mean, we did do that.
Which Goblin King?
The talking immortal head Goblin King.
Oh, there's the black mask guy who's in the
Oh.
hole over in the ground.
Oh, okay. I
I don't know if you noticed, we buried one.
think I do. I think I remember that.
Yeah, his head's still above the ground, but that's about it. And he's still kind of. I gave him some beer, and so we're gonna grab everybody and go see what's up.
I'll be here.
Also, I need more beer.
I got to admit, it's strange to see goblins act so civilized.
Yeah, I'm sure not that bad. I kind of hung out with him for a little while while they get a target set up. Cool guy.
I can't decide if that says more for goblins or the company you have held before us.
Well, I think you guys are pretty cool too. Well, let's go back there. I
So-
guess I'm gonna walk up the stage.
Oh yeah, go up on the stage. Sure,
Well, that's where he's at, isn't he?
playing along.
That's where I'm going.
As you walk up onto the stage, joining Bavarian, all the crowd listening and watching let out a great big cheer that there are two great heroes up on the stage now.
Can I try to kick him off as he's coming up?
Yeah, you can do that.
Hell yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see how strong you are.
Yeah, roll to attack, please.
Oh, roll to attack. I'm not trying to attack. Oh shit.
That's how you gotta hit
I
me.
know, but you still got.
Yeah, it's just the connection, right? Right.
Nope.
Just right off my giant chest.
Nope.
You throw a kick at Stein. His chest just kind of stops it, and he looks down a little bit at you.
I give him a nod. Hey guy,
Hey.
what you need?
Oh, hey, we got a Goblin King still alive. Want to go deal with something?
Nope.
All right. All right, Belgus, you're in charge. Let's go do this. I'll just walk off the stage, go grab Belgus, and we're gonna do it our way.
As they start walking off, I like play the finishing touches to whatever song I was currently fiddling with.
Okay.
And I just started trailing behind. Guys, wait. Wait for me. I didn't mean it. Come back.
Well, yeah, come on with us.
Zook, would you like to join the party, or
Yeah.
okay? You all make your way back across to the other side of the barn, out in the burned field, just keeping watch over the buried goblin.
So, how are we going to make him talk? Any of you done this before?
Maybe we should say hello.
I'm gonna start with hello.
I feel maybe not. You has not done this before.
It worked last time.
I approach the black masked Goblin King.
He's been unmasked at this point. You guys took his black mask. So
Look him right in the eyes. Go down, like, prone down onto my hands and knees. Just look him down in the eyes.
Is this how elves say hello?
Just wait,
Shut
it's
up.
real impressive.
I'm trying to make contact here.
Is
Look him right in the eyes. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? How you doing, bud?
let me go.
Well,
As
that's
the
not a way
Goblin
to talk to your guests.
As the Goblin King, I must make it back to my people.
I get up and I start like poking at all the twigs and whatnot that's jutting out for me. It looks like I'm the Goblin King right now.
My crown! You ruined it!
My crown. I just want to be like Jesus Christ, Varen. And I want to cast Cure Wounds on him. Was that like a D8?
Cure wounds?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I do not remember offhand.
Get there eventually.
It is 1d8 plus your spell casting.
Okay. Oh, there it is, yeah.
Heal him good.
Heal him good. Right.
Heal me harder, Daddy.
Right.
Damn.
And before Favarian actually start, oh no, that's more than my actual maximum health.
Yeah.
You're so alive right now.
Only it could spill over into temporary health.
As the magic heals you, you can feel the cavity in your chest fill out and push all the twigs and leaves outside onto the ground. They fall one by one, soaking them.
Brilliant.
The ex-Black Goblin King looks down at the twigs that used to be his crown, looks back up at you and goes, "My crown! I'll have you know the Goblin King gave me that crown."
Well, that was easier than expected. Maybe we should do things this way more often.
I just like point back to Valgus.
Got a point.
So, what do you mean the Goblin King gave that to you?
I thought you were the Goblin King.
He gave it to me, said I was a fine, upstanding citizen of goblins, and that I should be commended for starting this tournament against the humans that would finally give us rightful claim over this waste of land. And he pronounced me Goblin King.
Makes sense to me.
I'm just gonna like, go on.
How well did this tournament work out for you?
Super condescending.
Just out of curiosity, just wondering. I want to make sure the goblins are in good hands, you know.
You did have 8 beers.
We won the tournament there. One of you must have cheated and took it away from us.
How would you know this?
He glares at each of you in turn and goes, "I bet it was you," as he glares daggers at Favaren.
I just put my hands behind my back, look, whistle away. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jesus.
So Valgus is going to walk over and run the spears I used earlier to kill the other two. It's going to be like implanted in the ground just beside the head and kind of like kneeling, like crouching, like, should we say squatting down beside him, and he's like, maybe this is not the time to throw accusations about my friends. Considering your situation.
It was. Ooh, as he glares at you now, Balgus.
No, my friend here wants to do this the easy way. I is more than happy to do this my way.
Whoa! I'm not saying no to the hard way. I like it hard. I like doing. I like
Oh my.
things hard. I like.
Spicy.
Lordy, lordy.
By the rightful rules of Gob, it sounds like this land is under our control now.
I mean, someone had to go back and tell them that, but
I mean, you were
Well,
literally
I mean,
in
I
the
would-
land, so
well,
Maybe?
it makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, we can make you a permanent fixture here if you would like.
If you
As soon
want
as-
main scarecrow.
As soon as the Goblin King hears about this, he won't stand for it. Army after you all.
Well, I was hoping the Goblin King would stand for it and maybe travel this way, maybe, because we really need to talk this out face to face.
we could also go to him.
Nah, it's too easy.
That's unfamiliar
The hard
territory,
way.
man. Last time when it happened, someone got stabbed to death. When they come here, someone only got stabbed to death.
I don't see
I
your
mean-
point.
That's
So, if we turn up with you to Goblin King, what are the chances he would speak to us directly? I mean, of course, he would be alive.
I mean,
Potentially.
you are a vital character in the Goblin King's wonderful
Truth
kingdom.
of Mary Cobbs.
He thinks for a few seconds and then nods his head and goes, I think the Goblin King would probably give you some time.
Excellent. We
Settled
don't
then,
give
right?
it now.
Let's
I
say it
like
again.
it. Like pull the spear from the ground and like, excellent. It's settled it.
Roll my eyes. I guess we can do things the easy way.
I just nod my head.
The easy way of walking into the lion's den? Yeah, I'm for it. Let's do it.
I turn back to the goblin. I killed friends with this spear. You tried, you died. Maybe.
Fingers at you again and goes, Cheater! Cheater!
Is he tied up at all?
No.
He's
but
in the ground.
he's
I mean, he's in the ground. He can't move.
Right, but is he tied up in the ground? Is what I like.
Nope, he was
We can't
we
see.
just put him in. Okay.
Like the door is packed around him. Like
Yeah.
No, but I just mean like, was he tied up before we put him in the ground?
No, he's unconscious from drinking.
Here's a question: do we know if he's like legitly on death's door, or how beat up is he? Can I tell?
at all. He looks a little drunk, but he's not beat up at all.
This is the one that lost the drinking competition.
Then what I'll do is with like the flat side of my axe, I'm just gonna like hit him across the back of the head with it and knock him out.
Okay, sure.
shit.
Bear in mind, this is the flat side of the axe, not the bladed. So this is
Damage.
like
Well,
But it'll be non-lethal damage.
wait. Hold on a second. Are we sure we don't
we
want
knock him
this
out.
guy
Flame spreads.
we
conscience?
dig him out. No. Listen, Balgus has a theory. We knock him out, we dig him out, we tie him up, and then we fight. Problem sorted. We then have prisoner.
I like it.
Okay,
Yeah, you would, Stein. You would.
fine.
Let the smart people think here.
I don't know what you mean. Balgus is very smart.
See? We're good.
I think that'll actually work out. We'll just have to wait for him to wake up again.
No, we won't. We walk direction. He wakes up. He tells us if we're going wrong direction.
But it's like the middle of the night. I kind of want to sleep and eat some more in the morning.
We're just gonna walk a direction. Oh no. Okay, honestly, I would rather talk to this guy and get some navigation to where the Goblin King is now, rather than.
Bavaria, can't you make him like happy teeth like last time?
I can probably persuade him tomorrow. It's fine. It's fine.
What's actually, well, I haven't hit him yet, and we're having this conversation while I'm just like looming over him with an axe. What's the goblin's reaction to all this? I've got to know.
He is like died off into a series of cheater, firing daggers at each of you in turn. Cheater.
Ow.
Cheater.
Okay, you can knock him out. Just do it, Bogus.
I mean, are you sure, Zook? I mean, I'm more than happy to let you. Like, would you want to talk about it?
Just go, do it. Damn it.
No, I don't do that.
1d20 damage. Like, just roll the hit, yeah.
You don't even need to roll a hit. Like you're sitting here like a golfer stance at the moment, right there in front of you.
Okay.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm gonna kill him though. Like.
You'll do non-lethal damage. You can choose any damage you do to be non-lethal. So even if it would kill them, they'll just drop to
1 hit point.
unconsciousness.
Okay, go.
I'll just be unconscious.
Whew. Yeah, we'll just drop him to unconsciousness with that, because that might have killed him.
Nope, he's still alive, but he is unconscious now.
That's good to know. You can take 6 damage, guys. It's fine.
Well, hey Steve, wanna grab the boys up? We're gonna like tie somebody up now.
I want to take Steve aside just for a little quiet word. Just say, out of everyone here, I'm recommending you for captain of the guard. You, A+ man. Good job. I'm proud of you.
His eyes light up a little bit and he goes, "Really? Oh, great and powerful hero, Favarin?"
Through my teeth. Yes. You do your job very, very well. And just try to fake a smile.
Oh, thank you, great hero. I'll go let everyone know.
Oh no.
Hey, don't forget the rope though,
The rope.
and the shovels. We need those.
Steve lets off a little wave as he runs back towards the barn.
Cool. So
What time of
it's
night
like-
is it?
It is about 2 a.m. at
Oh.
this point.
Oh, I am. You guys can get this guy up. I'm heading to bed. See you guys in the morning.
You do nothing for the tournament. You don't help us with him.
Just
Freeloader.
night, little man.
I look a little hurt and dejected by Bavarin's comment, but I just trudge on.
I kick dust in Zook's direction.
I know what we should do. I have barrel on the back of dwarf. I do. If we take both sides of the barrel out and then put small goblin into a barrel and then use that as like shell around goblin shouldn't be able to move. How at least wield arms.
I snap my fingers. Guys, I've got an idea. Okay, so we put the goblin inside a barrel, right? And we're bringing it to the Goblin King. We say it's a barrel of wine, of beer, of something. Maybe they'll get us in.
I don't like any of this, but
I don't like
fine.
Never mind, guys. I didn't have an idea anyways.
Guys, I got an idea. Maybe we should hide in the box.
I could carry all the barrels and I'll just set them down and then you guys jump out and kill everything.
We have static again.
If you guys all hide in barrels, I'll wheel them over there, I'll set them down, I'll go off, and then you guys can jump out and kill everybody.
See, it's a plan. So it's worked.
I like it. This was way better.
I mean,
Perhaps.
you take our friend who was leverage.
I'm not fitting in the barrel, so
I'm sure we could manage it. I'm sure.
Guys, is this a bad time to say that I'm a little claustrophobic?
That's a big word.
Maybe.
I'm scared of tiny spaces.
Why would you be scared of tiny spaces?
I start having like these like nervous sweats.
Oh god.
Don't just nah, man. Bad times. Got the
What
bad
happens?
days.
We have a problem here, Elf. What happens when it comes to taking us into the lair of the Goblin King, and we find it in the mountain?
Mountain's fine. Mountain's fine. It's big. We got big mountain. It's everywhere. It's the tiny barrels that are an issue. And I just start, I don't know, walking in circles.
Firehaven, my friend, when was the last time you were in a mountain?
20 years ago? Why?
Look, we'll just split the team up. We'll do twos. It'll be great.
Yeah, that's cool. We can go with either plan or both.
Team A, Team B. Team B's clear stands for barrels. Team A stands for not sure yet.
A barrel.
Yeah.
For a barrel.
Well,
Team
this
barrel
is
and team
this
A.
is plan. Why exactly? Why don't one team take Goblin and like take us there? Other team hide the barrels. Back up.
Yeah.
We could have one person saying, okay, well, we'll have, I don't know, one person with the goblin saying, trying to get admittance, saying that we'll bring gifts with us to I don't know, go over any hard feelings the Goblin King might have.
Cool.
And in those barrels, instead of gifts, it'll be us.
The light gifts.
Do any of you have disguise kits? Any of you really good at that kind of thing?
I snap my fingers. I'm so glad you asked. Indeed, I do.
I'm sure we could make you look like the perfect goblin. No time at all.
Look, Douglas, right in the eyes. I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Of course, master of disguise over here. I never doubted it for me.
Yeah, we got the masks. You could just be one of the masked goblins. It's easy.
I snap my fingers. It's true, and I take out the purple. I think it was the purple mask that I have tied around my face.
You got the.
I think it was the red mask.
You got the red mask.
The
Yeah.
red one. Oh, yep, red. Yeah.
As you all are talking, at this point, Steve is walking back with a few other of the trained villagers. They're all laughing and joking, and as they see Favarin, they all let out a great big wave and a cheer and hello. And Steve walks over and begins. And as the other villagers with him walk up, slap Favarin on the back a little bit. Ah, town guard, we never thought of that. Ah, you're the best, great and powerful hero, Favarin.
That's why he's the leader.
I could help.
All of them pretty much repeat that. So you get slapped on the back like 3 or 4 times as they all praise you, great and powerful hero, Favarin. And they all set about digging up this goblin together.
Go do work. Mush.
Mush.
And then I don't know, bring him in. Where do you want us to? But where should we hide the goblin guy while we?
I don't know. I'm not the one to ask for that.
We could hang him from the rafters and we can just go pick him up in the morning.
I don't care at this point. I'm so uninterested.
I'm in for it. We're gonna hang him in the rafters and then we're gonna.
What Balgus is going to do as well, that big cask that I've got, it's would you say it's bigger than the goblin? Like, to a reasonable size?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
If we stood a goblin inside one, could they reach the top?
Yeah, they would reach the top. He would be slightly crouched, but he would have room.
Right, okay. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. You're hanging the goblin from the rafters, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a keg up underneath it, and leave it there, directly underneath where the goblin is, just in case. So, like, the open top of the barrel is directly underneath where the goblin is.
Okay. Sure. It doesn't take too long before all the villagers manage to dig up the ex-Black King of the Merry Band of Gobs. And they brought some rope with them, and they tie him up and then go, "Lead on, great and powerful heroes."
I'm leading, going to the barn, I guess, where everything else is happening at.
God.
They follow you to the barn, carrying the unconscious goblin amongst them.
He's got more rope because you tied them all up right. Then you just like take the rope, throw it over the rafters, and just hang him like, I don't know, 15 feet above the ground, so he doesn't go anywhere for the night.
They all nod their heads amongst themselves and go, "Oh, that's a great idea."
Thanks.
Toss the rope up and over the rafter, pull it down, tie the goblin to it, and then hoist him up and tie the rope off.
Perfect. Make sure those knots are tight.
We're an expert at tying knots. We're farmers.
That's fair. Alright. Well, since he's not going anywhere, I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Want to party some more?
I gotta like do this thing in the morning. The guys all need me to help out, so.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Come, join us.
Alright, just twist my arm. I guess I'm partying all night.
You deserve it.
Balgus and Favarin, what would you like to do? You gonna head to bed?
I'll accompany Stein. Play a couple of songs. Oh no, make fun of how much he's drinking, and then head off to bed.
Make fun of. I already had 8 beers earlier this evening.
Balgus just sitting, like I said, I put a cask basically filled. I wouldn't say like alcohol. It's probably just going to be like a dreg barrel over next to underneath where the goblin is, and is just kind of plunked himself down against the other side of the room with the great axe and is going to sleep. He's already passed out. It's gone.
Okay, sure. Sleeping in the barn? Sounds like a great plan.
He's had enough alcohol. He doesn't really care.
Zook, is there anything you would like to do as you headed back to the inn to crash, or you just want to go back and crash?
Just crashing.
Okay, sounds good. You all party for maybe a little bit more than an hour or so before party finally seems to be dying down as most villagers stumble on off back to their little shacks, and the torches and candles begin to light fades. Only people left are just the normal town drunks that always kind of end the entire day. They're one arm.
Balgus and them are very well acquainted.
They've got scraped up onto one of the barrels, and they're very groggily reaching up with goblets and some more alcohol into it, though the barrels are too low for them to actually get anything with them.
Impressive.
Favarin and Stein, would you like to crash and head home?
Yeah, I'm heading back.
Let's go back. I'm tired.
Sounds good. You all head back and rest. We've got 15 minutes left until 9, it looks like. I know we had a late start and all. at a good point to stop, or do we want to keep going for a little bit?
How you feeling,
But the
Wolf?
wolf.
I might have to ask to leave it there, guys. It's gonna be 5 in the morning for me.
Yeah.
No, that's totally fine. That's
Fair
why
enough.
I made sure to ask before we just got to the next scene.
Yeah.
And sorry it was such a short session this week, but
No, that
No
happens.
worries.
It's all good.
yeah.
But people in barrels next session. Great.
Yeah.
There was a party, some goblins died. It was a good time.
Good times. I liked it. I
Well,
enjoyed
I
it.
enjoyed it.
Only because I'm a stickler for it. What's the deal with XP? How we're doing it?
Yeah.
We're just doing it. We're doing it as we.
I was gonna mention
we-
that.
That was a
Uh,
question
I-
from last session.
Keeping track of it, and I'll let you guys know when you've leveled up and whatnot. I figure that's easier than everyone like, okay, I've got this much experience from this
I like that.
encounter.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. So it's almost if we're leveling when we need a level kind of thing.
So,
Yeah.
I'm keeping track, don't worry.
Awesome.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
Cool.
all right. Till next time. Next
Yep.
Thursday.
Bye, party people.
Tuesday.
Right. Have a good night, guys.
Ideas.
All right, guys. That is it. I hope you guys all had a great time. We'll be back next Thursday. More D&D. Hopefully we'll start more closer to 7 p.m. And get a little bit more of a session in. I really appreciate everyone who stopped by. It's good seeing all of you. Also, thank you so much for the follows. You guys want to check out more content? I would definitely suggest you guys go see Hey It's Dale. His stream is top notch, man. Real good. He is currently doing Spoopy Games Done Scared for a charity. That's gonna be his October session of streaming. Go check him out. I think he was playing BioShock tonight. And then Wolf streams every now and then. He plays various RPGs, and he also does some creative streams of painting figurines, like Warhammer figurines and the like. It's really awesome. So do check out him also. So have a great night, guys, and I will see you tomorrow.